When I say the world is changing in front of our eyes, the world is changing. We are seeing things that for the last, 6 or 7 years we didn't see. Ever since Colin Kaepernick arrived with the big giant afro and called the NFL slave owners and decided he was going to kneel down and then basically take the NFL and sports world and turn it upside down, we've been held hostage. There were times when I wouldn't even turn on a game. I can't watch this shit. I can't watch them sing the black national anthem. What the hell is the black national anthem? There's only one nation here, and it only has one national anthem. There is no black national anthem. That was something else they tried to get you to do, like use pronouns. I'm sorry, I'm black. There is no black national anthem. See, that's basically making you comply with their insanity by telling you, okay, so right now we're going to have Joe Smith come out and sing the black national anthem. What the hell is that? What nation? Because it's not my nation. I live in America. I'm an American. The Star-Spangled Banner is my national anthem. There is no black national anthem. Is there an Asian national anthem? How about, is there a Hispanic national anthem? Are you going to start singing Feliz Navidad before the game starts? I don't know. It doesn't make no sense. But now, that's all changing. When was America great? When we didn't have that crap. When we didn't have kneeling in games. Where people felt like they could be Americans and patriots. All over the place, it's happening. It really is happening. I want you to see this. This is from John Root. John, what's John? I forget what he does. He's Christ Sports Culture for San Jose Sharks, the hockey team. I can't believe what I'm seeing in sports. Some of the biggest sports stars in the NFL, NCAA, MLS, which is soccer, U.S. men's national team, which is the soccer Olympic team, UFC, of course, and more are doing a Donald Trump dance to celebrate scoring. After sports being inundated with liberal propaganda for the past decade, I'd tell you you're crazy if you told me this is what we'd be seeing in 2024. And earlier, you saw me play my version of this. I can play it without the sound on, because I'm sure they're doing it to YMCA. I couldn't use YMCA, so I had to change the music. But you can see. I mean, I played it earlier. And people are black, white, everybody. That's the MLS. That's the soccer team. Over in Europe doing it. That's the University of Texas. And then Trump right there. So people are doing it. That was it with the Dolphins game. That's the Tennessee Titans. Black guys, white guys. Everybody's doing it. That's Nick Bosa doing it. We are so back. Yes, we are so back as a country when you can do this and not feel it's wrong anymore. When you can dance, these are all college kids doing it. This kid here, he scored a touchdown and he had Trump written on his chest. This is West Virginia University. We're so back, man. We're so back. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm enthralled by it. It makes me feel happy seeing it. Not just because it's a Trump dance, but because what is happening with the Trump dance. You see, before, if you did stuff, if you like, you heard Nick Bosa, he wore a MAGA hat, and they fined the guy like $12,000. And I'm like, okay, here's what's going to happen. They're going to start fining everybody who does the Trump dance. But the NFL announced that the Trump dance is fair game and will not be punished by a fine. What? What? The NFL is looking the other way and saying, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. It's fine. The world is changing. The world is waking up. The world understands at this point that something different is happening. Trump made the NFL great again. Players went from kneeling to doing the Trump dance. So what does that tell you? Well, what it tells me is that it was always there. The patriotism, the need for players to express that they're proud of being American. Not just the Army-Navy game, but all over the leagues. And in the one league that decided that they were going to go completely woke, the NBA, their ratings are in the toilet. Nobody cares about the NBA. It's like the worst ratings in all of sports. They don't care because they get all their money from China. They don't care. But NFL and college football, it's back, baby. And the SEC, I mean, the stuff they're doing down here in the South is just, the entire stadiums are rocking. Trump walks in and it's just rocking. And so now the NFL has said, go ahead, boys, do what you got to do. You see, they forced compliance. They forced everyone to wear, we're all together, and racism, and put on your helmet. They made these guys wear it. They made them put it in the end zone. They made them stand there and listen to the Black National Anthem. You can't force your way into compliance. You just can't do it. And people are revolting and going, I'm going to be me. I'm going to do what I feel comfortable. And you now got the black guys and the white guys both dancing to Trump. Times, they are a-changing. And I couldn't be happier that we're seeing this. I want you to check this out. This is Hall of Fame football player from the Chicago Bears, Brian Urlacher.
Since the inauguration the voting was over. Anyway, I think just the excitement, you can see it not just with football players. You see John Jones doing it. Haven't seen anyone in the NBA do it, but I don't watch the NBA anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I just think the pure excitement of everyone for what happened and what's going to happen is taking over right now.
It is. It's been done in the LPGA Tour. They're even doing it over in soccer games in Europe. That's how big it is. It's a cultural phenomenon. There's no stopping it. What do you think kept it bottled up? Was it just this explosion after the win?
I think people were scared for a while. I think you don't want people to talk bad about you. We know how we've been talked about the last 4 years if you're a Donald Trump supporter. But I think now no one's scared anymore. It's nice to see these guys coming out, and everyone who's maybe a silent Trump supporter, he underpolls.
Can you imagine Brian Urlacher, a Hall of Fame linebacker? I forget his size and credentials, 6'2", 6'3", 230, 240. Big guys out there, strong, virile men, alpha dogs out there, and he said they were scared. They were afraid to show what they really felt. Do you know who they were afraid to show it to? They were afraid of the locker room. They don't care about the people in the stands. People in the stands might get pissed off, whatever. They were afraid of the locker room, and they were afraid of the league. The league saying, we're going to fine you. We're going to suspend you. Or other players in the locker room saying things to you. You don't want that kind of turmoil in the locker room. You don't want the locker room to feel that it's being disturbed. And now guys are looking around the locker room, nodding at each other and going, okay, we're back. We're friggin' back. I don't know what ESPN's going to do. I'm just telling you right now, ESPN, they're going to need grief counselors. They've got the most woke people you'd ever want to know. And in fact, they brought in a whole bunch of women wokers and let them start commentating on football, and they're whining, they're complaining, they love the wokey. And now you've got these guys who allow you to earn a living talking about them, basically giving you the middle finger and dancing. And now the NFL said, it's okay. It's okay. We're back, baby. We are so back. Shut up, Mina Kimes. Shut up. What's her name? The other one on Al Duncan. That's her name. All they do is cry about woke. Sarah Spain. Oh, woke. We're back.
As always, you see that. I was pretty sure when the polls had him at even, he was going to win because he always underpolls. Those people are scared to say they're going to vote for him. So I think they're just excited now that he got the job done, and he's going to get the job done the next 4 years. And
the crew with him, it keeps getting bigger and more interesting. It's like when you roll something down the hill, it just keeps gathering mass and steam. How do you think the country's interpreting, his gang that now goes everywhere with him?
I know how I'm interpreting it. I'm not sure how some people are, but I know I'm excited about it. I don't think too many people are happy about Matt Gaetz going to be the AG. There's some people a little nervous about that, but I like every pick he's had so far. It's been fun to watch. Who knows what's coming next? But it's like the Avengers, right? He has all these guys with him and women as well.
So here's a linebacker, an absolute stud on the field. And he's been following it obviously close enough to know, they're complaining about Matt Gaetz. I like him. He comes out and says it. And trust me, I could have played 5 more of these from NFL players and NFL Hall of Famers. Brett Favre showed up in Wisconsin with Trump. He did a great interview.
Why do you believe the NFL players are doing the little dance? What's going on there?
I think people have had enough, and they're coming out of the woodworks right and left. And when I woke up election day and saw the landslide victory, it really put where I think everyone's perspective is on this country right to the forefront. I mean, we were in desperate need of President Trump to take back over and get this country back where it needs to be. I mean, we were definitely going in the wrong direction. And I think our youth, and I say youth, NFL players, college players, high school players, see it. When I was 22, 25, 30 years old, I never thought about politics. It was never an issue. There was never a focus on politics like it was this year. And I think people just saw it for what it was, that we were in desperate need of help. And that help is President Trump.
Brett, don't you also think that some of this is almost an athlete's competitive spirit? Like when you're counted out, you're injured, no one thinks you can come back again, and you throw the perfect pass, or you go for the perfect pattern, and you catch the perfect ball, and again, no one thought you could do it, but you do it. That as someone who played some college sports, that's to me what I see. That connection between the athlete and him. Maybe that's overblown.
Well, Laura, you're right. I don't think a lot of people gave President Trump a chance of winning. I know I did. I was very hopeful that he would win, like most of us. But you just didn't really know, based on what's happened in the past. You really didn't know. And so again, when I woke up that morning, and I'm sure a lot of people felt the same way, it was like, you have got to be kidding me. Not only did he win, he just dominated. And I just think that as I said, we were in desperate need of.
Do you think, Brett, sorry to interrupt, but do you think the NFL should be cracking down on players doing the little Trump dance in the end zone? Because some believe they are.
Well, I think back in the just over the years, I mean, the Icky Shuffle. I don't know if you remember that. Icky Woods with the Cincinnati Bengals had the Icky Shuffle, and I could go on and on. I don't remember anyone being fined or threatened for doing that, or some of the sack dance, or you name it. I don't remember that being an issue other than, oh, look, that stinky shuffle, that's pretty cool. So I find it hard to believe that the NFL would crack down on this Trump dance. I really do.
Well,
I would hope that they would.
It looks like people are just having some fun, and I think, why not have a little fun? Like you can take a knee. Colin Kaepernick took the knee, and everyone had to support that, or a lot of people did, and that was all celebrated. But doing a little dance, somehow you cancel his post-game availability.
How threatening to us, that little dance, some may say. But I think, like with John Jones, that was a very just powerful moment with he and President Trump, the baddest man arguably on the planet, who came over and showed the respect to President Trump. I think says a lot about where we are in this country right now.
It's out. It's done. You can't put this back in the bottle at this point. It has become a culture shift of epic proportions. And the problem the left is having with this, which, too bad, is that the beta soy boys that they have can't take it. Oh my God, there's so much toxic masculinity. Oh, what do we do? Go watch Nickelodeon. That's what you do. Go turn on RuPaul's drag show. Just do that. Don't look at it. If it's going to make your nipples hurt or something, just do something else. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. You guys know that song, right? Thin Lizzy, Phil Lynott. I'm talking to you rockers out there. The boys are back. And if that girl don't want to know, forget her.
Like at the fight, he had the whole crew with him. It's just awesome to see the excitement. That when he walked into Madison Square Garden, it was unbelievable, the excitement of that place. So it's been a cool 2 weeks, man.
It sure has. It's even fun to see little Mike Johnson there. Probably his first UFC fight, but it looked like he was having fun. He's got a lot riding on his plate.
How could you not?
How could you not? It's electric, and we can...
He called him Little Mike Johnson. All these studs walking around, and there's Little Mike Johnson back in the crowd next to Kid Rock and Dan Bongino, and and there's little itty bitty Mike Johnson go, ooh yeah, with the boys. Hey man, he was there. We can't take it away from him. He was there. I love it. He got to play. They all, hey man, come on. We got you. Yeah. So great. So many of you guys may know who Jason Whitlock is. He's a firebrand. He's a Christian. He was involved in sports for quite some time, and I like some of the stuff that Jason says. And what Jason says here about black men and why, we look at Trump the way we do, I think it encapsulates everything I've said tonight.
There are some of us, black people, I know it's not many, but there are some of us that prioritize values over skin color. There are some of us more concerned with policies over skin color. I don't care if Donald Trump names a single black person to his cabinet. I care about whether the policies that they enact make it easier for Christians and patriotic Americans to live, work, and prosper in this country.
Exactly.
All of this symbolism that you all think will fix things, I completely disagree with. A symbolic Indian woman pretending to be black president would not fix anything. So what I'm excited about is Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy gutting the government. The government is killing average, everyday Americans.
He said it all right there. Said it all right there. I don't care black, white, or green. Get it done. I'll take care of myself. I don't need the government to give me. I just need the government to stay out of my way.